Hello, everyone. This is Pierre, and I'm here with Josh.
Hello, hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the JP Connection. Unfortunately, we're back to our usual setups
hmm
after the Arizona trip.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that that was only
It was
like a month
like
ago,
a month ago. Yeah.
and it felt like time has gone so slowly ever since then.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But we missed Josh and Jess.
we do miss them. They were wonderful hosts, and we had such a good time there. It was like unbelievable to like we've done so many things that we've never done before. We've ate
Yeah,
so many things we never ate before, so it was a really worthwhile trip.
yeah,
But
yeah,
now we're back at home, and we've had another different adventures here while we were at home.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
guess
So,
yeah. So I guess
um,
before that, do you want to go over like Arizona stuff like that?
yeah, yeah. So in the last episode, I kind of mentioned the bandages. So, here's now they're
Oh
100%.
yeah, they cleared up. I totally forgot
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. Yeah. So, if you guys didn't catch the last episode, I think it should mention. I think I already mentioned the last episode, but just to recap, Ledger Scooter,
and,
be a dope idiot I am.
and fell
Yes.
fell off a scooter
Yep.
that was going like what 10 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So, but it was on asphalt. It was hot, and he probably got like. I think the best thing was that we cleaned it and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the important thing.
Yeah.
But I guess while we're talking about you healed, that's good.
Yeah.
Did we do anything else the day after? We didn't really do anything much. We kind of just hung out, huh?
Like after
After the
the first day.
podcast. No, I'm talking about like
Um.
because they know stuff we did before
Um.
the podcast, but we
Oh
didn't really
yeah.
do anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. I think we went to pick up the pottery. Um.
Oh yeah, we did pick up the pottery, which I have somewhere in my room. I
Yeah.
don't want to grab it.
Yeah. I think it's displayed somewhere over there, but
I should probably
not.
like have it like close to me so I can have it as a background.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, yeah, it's yeah, so there's just like I don't know if we should shout them out, but it's like it's called like As You Wish, like
mhm,
pottery.
as you wish,
It's
pottery.
basically it's primarily for kids, no, just like
I don't think so.
uh
It's for everyone, but I guess technically more kids would be there. More would be more interested in that.
yeah.
It's all like family stuff for birthdays
Oh
and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But we have four adults who are just hanging out.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a really good time. I had fun doing
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
I
And then
we didn't we tried to play Valorant that one day I think,
oh yeah, yeah. I think it
and
was like I think it was like the day before. I think it was like the same day too, where we are all
probably yeah I think that was the later that night
yeah.
because I don't know what we did after the podcast. We kind of just did the podcast. Did we go out? I know we went out later in the night, but that was it.
Oh, I think we went out to get In and Out,
I don't think so. On that day?
or we had to cook the ground turkey chili.
Was that really? No, ground turkey chili was the day prior. I thought the night prior.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was some maybe it was no I don't remember, but it was a lot of hanging out really. Like during like the last like maybe 3 days, we just really hung out the home, and it was amazing. The fact that we could all just hang out and be entertained. Like
yeah,
we didn't have to go out. I think that just really shows we all value like quality time together and stuff like that, and it was amazing. It was so much fun.
oh yeah,
We got home safe and everything.
yeah. The last like few hours before we head home, we literally watched like Valorant.
Oh yeah, we were watching the VCT. I forgot.
Yeah,
That was a yeah. I totally remember. We were watching VCT. We were hanging out. I fell asleep on the couch. That was amazing. It was a good
oh
day.
yeah,
We got ice cream the night prior.
oh yeah, the night before, yeah,
It was fun. Good ice cream. I mean, ice cream's ice cream. I always enjoy ice cream.
yeah,
That was it though. Late night ice cream. Went home. We all hung out for like a bit. Then we all went to bed.
yep,
Then we just kind of hung out at the house, and then we left.
yeah,
But I guess overall the trip was absolutely like 10 out of 10, perfect. There with my perfect people, with like the perfect people, and just had a great time. Honestly, I think that's the important thing. We just had a great time, and we just had fun. That's the important thing.
Yeah, yeah. Fun is the important thing.
Hmm.
Besides me getting banned just every single day throughout that trip.
That was a different issue, but I mean, we got done. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Your hands healed perfectly fine. Have you told
Yes.
them that yet? Or I could show
I think
them.
we talked one time, but
I think if you
at this
show
point,
them,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, they'll see you in the episode.
yeah, yeah. They watch the podcast.
They do watch the
They
podcast, which is kind of wholesome.
yeah.
Uh,
So
that's pretty much it though. I got a new mic from Josh.
yeah,
He gave me his old mic because he got a different one, I believe.
yeah. Like one of those like professional mics.
Yeah. So I got his mic. It's a HyperX Quadcast. So I'm super happy about that.
And yeah, yeah. Do you enjoy the mic? It's way better.
It's way better,
So
100%. It's way
is it
better.
way than a $20 mic?
$20 mic is a fucking legend here. Okay, listen. Don't ever sleep on the fucking $20 mic. This is what built this. This is what built my career. This little thing, which I still have for some reason. I have this next to me. I don't have the stupid the Theodore turtle I built. You know, this shows what I value more. But that's pretty much it though. I mean, trip was overall like just amazing time. It was probably definitely one my favorite trip just because able to go with like my boy. It was a trip
Mhm.
like without my family, so that
Yeah,
was awesome.
yeah. Same here. It's like it's a trip for like without family, and just like I just want to have a good time.
And we were there
And
for a while too.
also for to de stress from
Hmm.
like work and stuff and life.
Yeah, that was amazing. I got in trouble with HR at my work.
Oh yeah.
That's because I'm dumb and me. Because you're supposed to tell them like you're not supposed to that you're not coming in, right? Just.
Yeah.
But basically, my thing is you go. If you don't go, they just take away your vacation time. So my thought was, oh, they're just gonna take it anyway. Why would I tell them that I'm not coming to work? I got a notice from them saying, yo, if you're quitting, you should let us know. And I'm like, oh no, I'm not. I forgot to. I just didn't say anything. So that's on me. And got not into trouble, but like they did check up on me, like, yo, what happened? You missed like 5 shifts. I'm like, yeah, I can explain.
Yeah.
I was out
Let's
of the
see.
state and I just kind of forgot. But overall, just an amazing time. Um, we do talk about like them coming over here to visit not only us but like Creed, Leia, just a bunch of all of our friends.
Hmm.
And the only issue is that we all live with our parents, so we'd had to rent like a house or something.
Yeah.
I know Jazz she wanted to go to like the mountains or whatever, do
Hmm.
a whole mountain thing. And I'm like, that's gonna be that's gonna take some organizing
Yeah.
because like that's gonna be an issue. But if they do come and like we all get to hang out, like everyone in the group gets to hang out, that'd be sick.
The big podcast
The,
episode.
oh no, dude, we are not doing a podcast with like 8+ people with your one mic that's barely omnidirectional.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I can imagine. I think the only hard part is that everyone just has such like different personalities sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the biggest thing with us four was that we all have similar personalities in the sense of we are just down to just hang out.
Yeah.
People like some of our friends we like they thrive off like going places, doing things, and that's like for people like us who have very low social battery. I think you're the only exception. You actually like doing those things.
Yeah.
But like us, the other three, me, Josh, and Jazz, we have very limited batteries. I feel like, especially Jazz and I. So like having to constantly do things every day is kind of like, oh boy, ain't that a thing? But whatever, that was fun. Um, do you have any impressions of the trip? Like, you want any last impressions?
um, I will say like I thinking like I might go again. Like,
Absolutely.
I might plan to go again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, not tell you when,
Mm-hmm.
not tell you, not tell you why, but I've been thinking of playing probably another trip down there
Mm-hmm.
sometime next year. Sometime next year.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I would definitely want to go again, maybe under different circumstances when like it's not in the hottest month of the
Yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I get
like
that.
I'm pretty sure we did talk about like um
The
the
weather.
weather and stuff like that. I don't know. I would love to just do anything with them.
Yeah.
Like if we can all like travel to a different state, do a thing.
Hmm.
That would require other planning. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I would love to just hang out with them again. That'd be so fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Um,
We miss you.
we do miss y'all. And since they've both began working again, so
Yeah.
like we don't ever get to play games with
Yeah.
every day. We go and play games maybe 1 to 2 days out of the
2 days.
entire
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
And even then, it's kind of like everyone's tired from work. Um, Classes are about to start soon again for some people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's everyone's having issues right now, but we're getting through it.
Yeah.
We're getting
Yeah.
through it.
We're gonna make things happen.
Yeah. But with that being said, amazing trip. Would love to visit them again. Always, I love them. They're the best.
Yep.
But I guess while we were on the topic of doing big things, when we came back home, we had other things that we were doing in the same that we teased about in the last podcast episode.
Yes. So this is it. Set the Sky Red Rocks 2022. We got the jerseys.
We got the jerseys,
Yes.
and
Yes.
it's
It
it's
was,
cool.
yeah. Yeah. So for this particular episode, we're gonna do a full on. It's gonna be the same as the last time we did it, but this is a little different because there's another show, that I want to talk about,
Hmm.
which is, your boy Midnight Kids.
Fan favorite around here.
Yeah. 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 So I went to the show by myself.
Hmm.
Josh has work, obviously.
I did. It
Yeah.
was on a Friday night.
Yeah. Friday night. It's at a nightclub,
Hmm.
but but anyway, yeah. So for Midnight Kids show, the only one thing I'm gonna say this, the one thing I kind of dislike about, no, beforehand, before the main show, was 2 hours, like 2 to 3 hours of just pure house music, and I was like suffering. I was like sitting down and just like, okay, this is be over. Yeah, I get someone else on stage.
So I guess do you want to describe what house music is for people who don't know what it is?
To all the Simply Ordinary Brazilian fans who are probably
I think say to all the
watching.
simply owners out there, because I don't know. We talked about this. We had a night where we just discussed about the genre of music, and I
Yeah.
still don't understand what it is. But please
Oh
continue.
yeah. But yeah, so house music, like your typical like house music. No, just think about just typical house music. It goes do 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 do. No, type feel. This is like for no fun.
Hmm.
Yeah. So literally like for 2 hours, um I literally had to sit down and listen to like house music
Hmm.
from one artist.
No,
It was it was a little
a little
I was
much.
like, yeah, it's a bit too much. I wanted a different, spice to it,
Hmm.
but it's okay. And then and then afterwards it was like Ecotech for like an hour, but
Hmm.
it's fine. But during the first set, uh unexpectedly, I cannot say words out of my mouth. Unexpectedly, Midnight Kids just roaming around and saying hi to people.
Hmm.
I was like in shock. I was like, I was, I say hi to him. It's like, yo, what's up? I was like, well, what's up, man? We gave him like a good handshake, and a good bam, and he had a homie
Oh,
bro hug.
nice.
Yeah. No, that was crazy. I'll go pull up the photo just like the last episode.
Hiya!
I can pull up a photo of me and Midnight Kids.
Mhm.
Dude, if I be honest, I thought Midnight Kids be like a little taller, like probably like 6 foot.
He's a
6 foot.
he's a smaller man than you think he is.
Yeah. But no, he was pretty cool. No, the worst thing is like I tried to ask him for like a photo, and I kind of stuttered a bit. So I think I was like about the photo. I was like having emotional damage.
Emotional
Emotional
damage.
damage. I was
That's
having
your
emotional.
starstruck. You couldn't believe it.
Yes. Yeah.
I,
So yeah, yeah. I took a picture with him. It was fucking awesome.
I bet.
Um, yeah. And then Midnight Kids, the main show. No, same vibes, but he kind of switched up playing like some like house music and then a little bit like dubstep ish,
Mhm,
from what I can remember.
mhm.
But at least no, it was a vibe. He was originally played for like an hour and a half, but I think they used to say fuck it, let's push it to like 2 hours
Mhm.
for a full on set. So which is really fun.
So yeah, so yeah, so you went by himself. I like Midnight Kids. I liked him at last year's Red Rocks concert. He makes good music. I really like his music, and he seems like a very humble dude. He seems very he loves his fans, and that's one thing I do appreciate about some of the artists is that they actually like interact with their fans. Like some artists like um you like their music, or maybe like you do stuff like maybe you tweet at them, or like you do something and they don't have to, but like it's really nice when they do, reply, comment something about that, like interact with your
Mhm.
post, because it shows that like they do care. And that's definitely like some of my favorite things, especially just because as like a creator, and if people really enjoy your content, you should make the effort to at least try to interact with them. But it's different for everyone. Some people just have too many fans, and you can't possibly
Yeah.
interact with every one of them. So,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely agree.
but it's amazing. Honestly, I love what Midnight Kiss does. He seems like a good dude. He's a very good dude.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So it was crazy. No Midnight Kids. No, it was a vibe as always.
Hmm.
Nothing goes wrong.
Hmm.
Um. Well, yeah. And then I think like throughout that entire show, I know I said earlier I was by myself. Yes, I was by myself with no one. And then this random chick. I think we first met at a parking lot while I was paying for my parking.
Hmm.
$7 parking. Woo. Uh, so I was typing number and she come up to me and she's like, "Oh, you're seeing Midnight Kids too?" I was like, "Of course, of course. I want to see my boy,
Hmm.
the boy." And then I think that entire night we literally just hung out.
Hmm.
Uh, no, she was very very awesome.
Hmm.
We like um because she plays Valorant, so I was like, that just makes a no. Yeah, so I actually have someone to talk to about Valorant and
What the fuck,
um
homeboy? Look who you friends with.
I
But you have
know.
no person you talk to, so
Yeah.
that's sick.
Yes. And then
That's really cool.
yeah, just like uh, and yeah, she was pretty awesome. Tana with. Um yeah, I remember like during the main show she got like like this like the smoke like
Mhm.
at shows. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
so for the nightclub, they shoot straight directly toward the crowd.
Oh god, I don't think that's
And
safe.
yeah, yeah, I think it's like CO2 or something like that, but I don't know really know. But I think I think like a few times that she got blown in the face with it, and we had to relocate it like to the front. So, but yeah, but she was pretty awesome. No, fortunately we met again at Set the Sky.
Mhm.
So yeah, so if she's watching this video, no, you're awesome, awesome lad,
Awesome, laddie.
awesome laddie. And now Josh sneezing on stream.
Subscribe to you?
No, oh, it's probably. Oh no.
Bless
The
you.
fuck?
What? You're
It's
alone.
like, that was such a cute little.
Shut up. Please. Shut up. Shut up. Let me sneeze. I guess while we were on the topic of we're talking about Midnight Kids, right?
Yeah.
So do you have anything else you want to mention about Midnight Kids?
No, I think that should be it. No, like I said, it was a vibe. No,
Mhm.
also to meet Midnight Kids in person was just fucking awesome.
So I guess that perfectly transitions into our Set the Sky
Yeah.
talk, which is going to be a pretty big majority of this episode.
Yeah.
I guess, do you want to talk about it? What was
Yeah.
your overall feel about it?
The overall experience for Set the Sky, like personally, it's just my opinion, but this is the like best show
Mhm.
I ever went to.
Mhm.
Out of like probably all the Set the Sky shows I went to, and probably the like all the Red Rock show I went to.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. So, it's fuck. It's like it was like so completely nostalgia.
Mhm.
Listen to some like old songs and know some from his album Sentiment, which is fucking amazing. So
Mhm. Yeah, I can definitely attest to that. I mean, I've only been to two, but I think this one, I guess, because we also got really good seating, we got front row seating, which was really awesome. Um, I really do enjoy the show, just because even without Set the Sky, like even all the other acts, all the other artists who were first, I
Mhm.
really love their music. Parachute was an amazing uh, musician. I really love his music.
Yeah, just Will Ellerson on stage.
Yeah,
Was
that was he's cool. I like him. He's very funny.
oh, yeah.
Who was after that? I forgot their name. I forgot their
Autograph.
Autograph. Okay, I was right. So Autograph. They were also really cool. I really love their style of music. I guess it's a really good way to open, just because there's more people. You have more people who are feeding into the energy,
Mm-hmm.
and then Nurko was next, right?
Yeah, Nurko's last one.
Nurko was really good. I could not dance to Nurko because I was already super tired, and I
Yeah.
knew that I knew that I need to stand up for Set the Sky for like the majority of it. So
Mhm.
I was really just I was sitting down. I was like, "Woo, Nurko, do your thing." Oh, and then obviously Set the Sky was absolutely amazing. Um, as someone who rarely listens to his music, I did find myself I was singing along. I knew some of the songs. I actually knew them. I downloaded them, so I've been re-listening to it while I'm like doing other stuff. So it's a really enjoyable show, honestly. And it rained, and luckily it didn't rain during the final. Like it rained a bit at the beginning, and a little more like near autographs set. But overall, like even besides that, it was such a good show. I had so much fun.
Yeah.
And then I guess we also took our other friend.
Yeah.
We took our friend Jaehwa, who I guess do you want to talk about the inside joke with us three?
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth it?
I mean, this is like the child name ish.
Uh, so do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. So, just I think like back in the first episode of the podcast, we kind of mentioned where we get the name from, the JP connection. So, so me, Jaehua, and Josh, uh, no, we're the JJP.
Yes, we are.
so, so yeah, we're like sitting in class one day, and we're just like, they were all decided saying, well, let's call ourselves JJP connection because we're always sitting in the same spot in the
Yeah,
most convenient way possible. But
it's really the most convenient. It's always me, Jaehua, and then Peter on the wall. Literally in every classroom, if we were in a classroom together, that's always a singing arrangement. It's always like near the front on the side. It's like second from the front. And from then on, we just became the JJP connection. Like that's what we called ourselves. It became part of like our identity.
mm-hmm.
And that was my first time seeing. That was my first time seeing Jaehua in like 5 years, 4 years, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while, and I don't even have him like as a contact. I barely have him as a phone number now. But like seeing him again, and like we were interacting the same. Like it feels like old times.
Yeah.
So like that proves like he's one of my homeboys. Like
Yeah.
absolutely. Like he is. I talked about this. I didn't talk about this with anyone, but like I never realized how much I missed him until like I actually saw him. I hung out with him. I was like,
Yeah.
man, I miss this. This reminds me of old like high school days. Like every Sunday we would just hang out, and I'm really glad we got to see him again because he's like one of, at least I know he's one of our best friends,
Hmm.
and I'm glad we got to share this experience with him because it was his first time at a rave and everything,
Yeah.
and he thoroughly enjoyed it. He when I saw him like dancing, I was like, yeah, let's go, Jayhua. Like you're feeling it, and
Yes.
I was really happy to see him there, and he was enjoying himself too. That's
Oh
one thing I
yeah.
was worried about because he's very similar to me, where he's kind of shy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But seeing him like actually having fun and like enjoying the atmosphere, that made me happy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
That's why
glad.
Red Rocks hits different.
Red Rocks is different. It's the environment's different. The people there are actually like really cool. Even the people we talked to online, like they're all like really cool people. People we met in the parking lot were interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
They were interesting folk, and that's why I really do. I really like these events because I feel like everyone there is vibing, like has a really good vibe
Yeah.
or has like really good energy. So it feels like you could talk to them. It's not as awkward unlike other events. So it was
Yeah.
amazing. I had
Yeah.
so much fun there, and we got to see like we got to hang out with our other friends too.
Hmm.
I guess what was your favorite part of the show of the entire show?
Are we including all the three openers?
Sure.
All right. So I'm gonna start with mine because I missed the first show again.
Yeah,
Again. Yeah, again. This time this wasn't lying. I tried to meet the same girl. I
yeah.
was
He was
trying
trying to
to
be his
find.
friend.
Yeah. Um. But yeah. So I don't say much about it because I missed it again
Hmm.
for the second time. But for autograph, I remember during that set where they're playing a song called "Revolves Around You." Um. I think just like where we all hug each other, giving each other
Mm,
love.
yeah.
I think it's like one of the best moments, as like friends,
Hmm. The boys.
because yeah, just the boys,
Yeah.
yeah. And then I know that autograph posted like an Instagram reel
Hmm.
with that same exact moment. I was like, oh,
The shit.
yeah, it was actually like really hit me really hard.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, it was really fun. Argo was real fun, and then Nurko's the man.
Narcos, the man.
Urko's the man. He did play his new track Eternity. It was unreleased, but is out now. But yeah, like like everyone have their phones out during that unreleased track. It was like fucking like blessing. And plus, like the setting with the clouds and stuff, it's like it fits pretty well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And so this guy.
Set the Sky. Ooh, everything about Set the Sky was so like it literally just hits me in the face.
Hmm.
The intro was like fucking like so good because it like feels like you're in a movie.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then throughout the entire show, he brought out like a lot of guests.
He did.
Yeah. So you got one member from State Champs, the member from the main. You got obviously Oliver Kid, Davin came up, Midnight Kids, um, and then yeah, and then Will Anderson, obviously, and then William Black, and then so we can run, fly. I don't know.
Mhm.
Another artist on stage for Set This Guy's unreleased track. It was I would say it was like a roller coaster of fun. Just from what I could tell. So
Mhm. Yeah. I guess mine would be I don't really have that in depth knowledge of the
yeah.
artist. So I guess for me, Parachute, because I was actually there. I was hanging out with Jay Halla. Parachute, he dedicated a song to his ex, and he talked
Oh.
about the story of it, of like his ex, and he talked about how his ex saw him perform. Like she was front row, and then the person that she was with was her now was like her fiance, and the
Oh,
fiance knew every word to the song. And then Parachute was like, "Yeah, he doesn't know that this song was about him, but he's here singing." And I'm like, "That's really funny. That's super unfortunate. That's really funny." I love that because it's personal. People, everyone was like, you could tell everyone had like related to that feeling before.
hmm
So I think that was really fun. With autograph, a lot of cool moments. I love when uh they were I forgot they were just jumping on the table and like they were like telling everyone like jump and like everyone was like
oh yeah,
hyped up for it. I thought it was really cool. I love how they switched off headphones with each other to like start like different music. I thought that was really nice.
hmm
It's really fun to see a duo work together. So I think that was really cool. Nurko, oh god, there's too much to talk about Nurko. I
oh
was
yeah.
I
It was your
was
first time. It was your first time
it was my
too.
first time listening to Nurko, yeah. Wow, there's too much to talk about. I'm trying to think of one. It's hard just because it was setting the mood. It was like nearing nighttime and I was already so tired. So I guess with Nurko, I forgot which song, but like it was somewhere in the middle. I think
hmm
maybe when he came out or something, like it was hype. Like he hears music and like his intro, like you hear like the signs are like
Oh his
changing.
his intro.
I thought
This
that
is
intro was really sick just because
yeah.
it set the mood perfectly.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Um, yeah.
yeah, yeah. With this like Nurko's Red Rocks intro, he combines Sideways and his like Arrival tour intro
Gotcha.
kind of combined. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I really like that because it set the tone perfectly.
hmm
And honestly, I think Set the Sky. The only song I do know was Emotion Sickness.
hmm
I thought that was a really fun time because I was actually able to sing along with it. Um, I felt the vibe there. It's weird because like I really never listened to Emotion Sickness on my own, except when
hmm
like you would we would be in your car, we'd listen to it.
hmm
But like I knew the words for some reason. Like I was like this song hit different. Like
Yeah.
I was in a mood, and then I think in general it was such a fun experience being able to sing with everyone and oh, when he played The Great Escape, I think. Oh no, it was
Oh
Panic at the
yeah. Oh yeah.
Disco.
Well
I'm
yeah.
trying to remember. I think he did both.
Both. Yeah, he did play both of
Oh no,
them.
he did play. He played
The
Welcome to the Black
Great
Parade.
Escape. The Great Escape was played during. It was the mashup between in Hero,
Okay,
and
yeah.
then Pan Disco was like I think it's a separate
I think he
thing.
started his own. I think he started the Black Veil Brides song too. I'm trying to remember
Oh, is
the Welcome to the Black Parade.
uh
I don't know. Maybe that was in the weird, in like a weird thing in my head. I'm trying to
oh yeah.
remember, but like when he was started playing like that pop rock from like early 2000s, like
hmm
that was like got me because that's my music. That's stuff I still listen to, and
hmm
specifically The Great Escape is literally like one of the best songs for youth.
hmm
It's it fits perfectly just because it's you have all these young people on a Sunday who are just who just want to have fun. You know, everyone has their own issues. So when you play that song, everyone's like who's been through that can like sing it. Everyone's like it hits different for different people. And yeah, that was it. I love when he plays like old 2000 like pop rock
hmm
because you know it's like the same people who like EDM and the same people who like the pop rock. Like that's the kind of crowd I like. it's the it's the people who had messed up lives. So I really I love that. It was a really fun show. But I'm trying to think anything else that was amazing about the show in general.
uh no, the funny is
What was
like
up?
because I tweeted right before the show.
Hmm.
It was like yeah, me just Loki wanted to hear Oliver Kidd say Red Rock sing that shit
Yeah.
during the We Know Who We Are.
Oh yeah, we know.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, when he said that, I was like, "Fuck yes,
Yeah,
that's
I
awesome."
told him to say that. Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Oh yeah, also, this is a totally random off topic one, but the fact that I'm 21 now and I can buy alcohol, like
hmm
that's an amazing feeling.
Oh yeah.
I didn't drink. I didn't drink, by the way. I drank. Okay, I drank like a little bit, but the fact that I can have the option to like, you know what? Let's get one. Like I have the option to like, yeah, sure. I can go up there by myself, and I give. That tell you the story of when I gave the guy a D, he looks very disappointed in me.
Oh no.
So I gave him. It was the frozen lemonade with vodka or something. I forgot. It was that frozen lemonade stand. So ID, cool. Take it out. Here it is. He looks at it. He's like, just fucking throws it. I'm like, I get it. Okay, I can't drive. Leave me alone. Like, is that why you're disappointed? The fact that this is trainer, like the fact that this is learning, like yeah, permit, whatever. Like, I get it. I can't drive. Leave me alone. That's why I'm buying alcohol because I'm not driving home. And yeah, we also got there like an hour early, right?
Yeah. Like
We
an hour.
when they were doing sound check,
Yeah.
and that was a fun moment when we were all like we all pulled up our cars and we were all just hanging out on the in the parking lot,
Mhm.
and that was a really fun moment too because it was it's people I haven't seen in like months to like years, and we were all just hanging out again. I thought that was an amazing feeling.
Oh yeah.
So that was definitely like an amazing show experience, and very glad that we went. It was something I was looking forward to as well, just because I'm never gonna go to these shows on my own.
Mhm.
Because I mean, I kind of had to be enabled by Peter to go.
Yeah.
I only go when Peter invites me because I'm like, sure, if my boy's going, I'll go. And
Yeah.
Korean Lair are probably gonna go, so we'll see them. Then we'll have like Shambi go then, and then it's kind of like I'll go with him, and then I know that these other people are going, so it's just a bonus.
Yep.
Most of there's because my boy invited me.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this year's merch line, hear me out, wasn't that long. Because not
Oh,
only
no,
there's one, no, there's not only one, but like two lines.
yeah,
I think the main line from last year has more stuff than where you guys brought it from, which is the other side.
yeah. hmm
Yeah. So
I mean, as someone who just won the jersey, like I was totally good with that.
yeah.
Like that was fine. And then I know J Hall got like the fan,
Oh, yeah.
which I thought was pretty sick.
Yeah.
Like you can get a fan. That's actually kind of cool. Like
Yeah. You could buy it on his website actually. So
I'm gonna buy on his website. No, I don't need a fan. I don't wear. Who carries pocket fans on them anymore? It's a cool collection thing. Like if you want to start a collection, I think that's pretty sick.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I like this jersey because it's something I can wear to like other events. It's fucking sick. I love. It's my only bright clothing I have,
Oh
as you
yeah.
can see with the black
Yep.
and the blue.
Yeah. You want to show them the jersey?
Oh yeah, so has a picture of Red Rocks on it. Then on the back, you can comment on the back.
Oh yeah.
You see
You
it
want
well?
to show them the special patch on the left side of it? The special.
What is it on this one?
Oh no, yeah. On your left. It's like bottom left.
Oh well, oh this one.
Yeah.
It's like backwards, but yeah. So it says, yeah. So this guy, yeah, it has a date on it.
Yep.
So I thought that was really cool, and
Yeah.
it feels good too. Like it has a nice quality to it.
hmm
But yeah, anything else you want to talk about? Said this guy.
Oh yeah, dude, this is like a funny thing. Like during the entire show, I think when the like our grab spot to start, we actually saw Santa Sky.
Oh yeah, they were sitting behind us.
Yeah.
I told yeah, because so in our seating, we were sitting on the very top of the front row. It's because there's like 5, 7 seats in the front. We sat on the very seventh one because there's like a railing, so it prevents people from like getting behind us. Like so
Mhm.
that's really nice. And then behind that there's like a VIP section, so that's where all the R's go. So we saw Set the Sky, Midnight Kids, Dabin.
Elydium.
Dude, yeah. You were freaking about Lenny. I didn't know who he was.
And
But
then Nurko was sitting back there.
oh, that's sick. But I love
Yeah.
that like you're so close like to them. Like there's something so like magical about that feeling.
Oh yeah.
Y'all were flipping out about that. I was still
Yeah.
confused.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got to see Davin.
I did get to see that one. That was pretty sick. Man,
And
and
then
local.
Midnight Kids. Then Midnight Kids.
I fuck with Midnight Kids. If only Homeboy can shave a mustache. That's the one thing I don't like about him. It's not even his music. I love his music. Fuck that mustache though. Like you have such a nice face, man. You don't need to. You don't need a mustache. Like he has just a nice looking face. Don't cover with your mustache. It is a nice mustache though. It's full formed. It looks good. I just wish it wasn't there. He has a good face. Like I love it when at the first at 2021, he looked like a nerdy young lad, and I'm like, yeah, you look like a college student. That's what I mean. That's what I like. And now you look like a college student with a mustache. I don't like that. Shave it off. But it is cool to see my kids. I almost got them to autograph my shit, but then the show
Oh, yeah,
started,
show started.
and I was like,
Sad.
okay, that's sad. That's fine.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's bound to happen.
Yeah.
But I mean, whatever. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if one of these, if Civ Sky is doing another Red show next year, but who knows? Who knows? We might, pull up,
Ooh,
doing an
probably.
actual probably doing an actual episode at the Rocks, but who knows?
An hour before it's
Yeah.
at the Rock. That'd be kind of sick. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could do what other people do. We just travel to where they're performing. Like seeing how many people were from out of state. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Y'all spent the plane ticket, the actual to get in and to get merch. That's like over like $500-$600 right there.
Mm-hmm.
And like I guess technically if you're just getting general admissions, it's way cheaper. But like seeing people who were like front row and they're from out of state, I'm like, why? You came here for 3 days and you spent so much money. It's crazy. And you had your flight early in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Like I think I got from Texas, and I was like, why? Or he's like Texas, Chicago, or like I don't know. Like he's multinational, and I'm like, you are dedicated. The fact that you came all the way here just to see a concert.
Oh yeah.
So that was very sick.
Yeah.
Is there anything else about this guy that we missed? Anything
Um.
important?
No, I think that this year's was like, probably like the best moments for our friend group.
100%.
Cause yeah, just because like, it's just that like we like, what happens if this never happens again?
Mhm.
So at least we can like spend like not a good amount of friendship in the show.
Also, I like the fact that we didn't even just go to the concert. We actually like ate. We grabbed lunch
Oh yeah.
beforehand. We went to like Target. We did like some grocery shopping.
Oh
Like
no, we went to Bass Pro Shop.
we did go to Best Buy shop. I think just doing something like that is so fun, especially with friends. Just because like you're never going to do this ever again, as Peter said. Like we're all growing up, and
Hmm.
um, by the time the like 5 years happen, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Hmm.
So it's glad that we all got to hang out and spend the time that we do have together, which I think is
Oh
important.
yeah.
I feel like we're kind of stuck with each other though. I feel that's kind of a given. You know too
Yeah.
much shit about me, so I can't really let you go.
And we're doing this podcast, so
And we do have this podcast, so we kind of need to commit. It'd be kind of awkward if like we just ended it. It's like, yeah, sorry, channel's over. This is under Peter's account too, so he gets to keep the
Yeah.
channel,
yeah.
the P connection.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we kept making jokes about how you're gonna kill us in your car.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because so yeah, Peter was driving, and then it was J Hall passenger and me in the back, and we took a picture. Like it's been like fucking 7 years, like too many years since we last took a group picture. But then I made a joke saying, because it will start to rain stuff like that, and I was like, see, now in a movie, this is when me and J Hall would die, and Peter is struggling with grief, and the only thing he has left is that fucking photo of us. And we kept joking about that, and I was like, man, this is gonna be really morbid if something happens. But it's stuff like that which I'm very appreciative of, that we were able to spend time together,
Oh yeah.
doing things that we usually never do together.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all adults, which is weird.
Oh,
Like talking to J Hall again, like he cooks, he does like chefing, and he's a smart dude. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where's this guy in high school when he was shy. Now he's like has other hobbies, and I'm like, it's mind blowing to see him like grow so much.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy to see him like uh become the person who he is now. Like seeing that J-Hwa is like that's awesome.
Hmm.
He's grown up a lot, and I'm very very proud.
Yeah, he's an actual big boy now.
He is an actual good big boy. He is the, seeing him cook. I'm like seeing what he can cook. I'm like, dude, I can barely make eggs. You're here cooking like actual like meat, and he like bartenders too. Like he makes drinks. Like what? Like when y'all were shopping at Target, and it was me and J Ho. We were waiting for y'all. Like he was talking like, yeah, so we have like gin, we have rum, and I'm like, dude, I have Bud Light. You have all these other like expensive ass mixers and shit. He's like, oh yeah, no, I make this, and I'm like, when? When did you pick this up? And how come you never like he never could have told me, but how come you barely let us know now? But I did tell him that one day, like if we do hang out, he's gonna host because he can get us drunk.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be a fun thing. Do a JP connection episode when
When?
get the boy on here
Yeah.
so we can get his perspective too.
Yep.
So I guess that's all for Set the Sky, right?
There's actually one more because it's time for Where's Waldo type of deal.
Oh God,
Hey, last year's
last year's was hard.
yeah, it was a little hard, but this year, as we can tell when we look at it, we're like, oh, pretty straightforward. So
This year's
I'm gonna-
is way easier.
it's easier. So I'll go pull it up, and you guys can comment down where we at and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So there's me, this guy, Jaquan, Shambi, Creed, Leda, and then my little brother, and our other friends.
Mhm.
So you gotta find it. No, I'll pull up the screen. No, we'll let you know in the next episode. As always, we're just gonna get the hype going.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, and then that's all for Where's Waldo.
The Where's Waldo segment of the famous Where's Waldo part of the JP connection. Every episode we're just gonna do a Where's Waldo.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a picture of us somewhere. But I guess that's not the end of our concert days, huh?
Yeah, it's not the
Because
end.
literally 2 days afterwards,
Mhm.
the boys and I, as in boys, it's the same crowd, except we went to see Big Time Rush.
Oh yeah, Big Time Rush.
And that was really cool.
Yeah, that's actually a very enjoyable show.
Yeah,
It's
and
just childhood just really hit us.
Chala did his. So it's the same crowd. So us. So me, except J-Hall. So it's me,
Yeah.
Peter, Creed, Leia, Shambi, Amanda, or I Eat Lotion, and that's pretty much it, except like some of their other mutual friends.
Mhm.
But all six of us, we went to see Big Time Rush,
Mhm.
and that was really fun.
Oh yeah.
I did not think I would enjoy a boy band show that much.
Oh yeah, especially they all reunited.
They all reunited. They all look so good. They're all 30.
Yeah.
Like the oldest one, I think, is James, and he's 32.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do you look so good? Like he's buff, he's toned. They're all like toned, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I see why. I see how this works. And they all took off the shirts too, and they started chucking into the crowd. I was like, wow, this is like every show I've seen.
we're like, excuse me.
Fucking throw him back here. Hey yo, throw him back here, please.
Oh yeah, and then the one time they went to the crowd.
Oh yeah,
Like-
that was awesome. They didn't visit our section because we were in the way back,
Mhm.
but it was cool seeing them actually interacting with their fans. They were on like the middle segment where it's like this tower, and they were singing from the tower. I thought that was really awesome.
Mhm.
Obviously the real thing was near the end because they sang my two favorite songs, obviously, which is the main intro for Big Time Rush, and then Boyfriend, which
Yes, sir.
I sang which I sang with so much heart and confidence. I think
Who needs a boyfriend right now?
hell yeah, let's go. It was really fun. Obviously just being there with everyone was enjoyable.
Mm,
But I think just seeing people like these stars I knew when I was a kid, like watched them on Nickelodeon, seeing them like perform actually is like, wow, this is weird. Like I grew up with you guys, and now here you are, like 10 plus years later,
Oh yeah.
and y'all are still performing. Y'all still sound good.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
They got a catchy song.
they do got like
Catchy Spanglish song.
that Spanglish song was really good. I I enjoy that a lot just because you saw the entire crowd dancing.
Mm-hmm.
It
We were
rained.
dancing.
We were dancing. It rained a little bit, but it was fine because it literally we were just hanging out. We were vibing. It was a good night. It was a very good night.
Oh yeah.
And that kind of capped off like our week essentially because that was on Tuesday. I forgot.
Yeah, it's on.
And we went to a concert on Tuesday night. That proves something.
Yep.
And that was really fun. So I literally woke up the next day. I was like, yeah, I'm going to work. And then I remembered I was like, fuck yeah, we had Big Time Rush.
Mm-hmm.
And then no, I think everyone in our group forgot because we were all so focused on Set the Sky that a group chat was made the morning of, and there were people like, oh, when y'all going, what's the plan? And we were like, I don't know. I'm going with Peter. I don't know about y'all. So I thought that was really
so
fun.
hungover from Set the Sky, we had to get ready for Big Time Rush.
No one was hungover, by the way. Just so we're all
Oh,
clear.
no, yeah, no.
Everyone, if they did participate in any sort of inebriation activity, was good for the drive home. No one would inebriate on the drive.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure that we're all clear about the rules here.
Oh yeah.
Everyone was very safe, and we all took very good care of each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because, boy, there was some management needed.
Oh yeah.
I was fine, by the way, just so
Yeah.
we're all clear. I was arguably the best.
Yeah.
And Creed was actually
Oh,
Creed
yeah,
was very
Creed.
solid too.
Oh yeah.
And then yeah, so everyone was safe. No one did anything at the Big Time Rush concert because it's a family concert. I mean, I guess that the Sky is too, but like I saw a lot of children at a Big Time Rush,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a very fun thing too because it's like, girl, you're probably like 8. Why do you know Big Time Rush?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a weird thing to like because I knew him from the TV show. That's what we know him from.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that these 8-year-olds are like, yeah, the Big Time Rush, I know this song. I'm like, you listen to them on YouTube? Like you actually like listen to them? So it's a weird thing to like think about. I guess is there anything else related to Big Time Rush or Set the Sky that we need to talk about?
I don't think so. You know.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
just a
there
very
was
eventful week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
that was a very tiring week because I know on Tuesday, got home, I like laid down. I was kind of like, holy shit, like I'm exhausted. And the sad part is that like I was looking forward to like all these concerts, and then it happened. It's kind of like cool. I guess I'll just go back to work.
Yeah.
And it sucks for everyone else because they have school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You start school on Monday, right?
Yeah.
You
Monday,
excited?
yeah. I mean, I look at the syllabus. It's pretty straightforward, so I'll be fine. So
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Dude, it's very fun to see like all my friends from college who are seniors now. They're like, I guess it's time for me to get ready. I'm kind of like, bye, peace out, losers. Like, I'm so glad because I was not prepared for I was never prepared for school. I always like remember school's gonna happen, and I just kind of threw notebooks in my bag, and I was like, cool, call it a day. We'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very fun to see people getting ready for school, and I don't gotta worry about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta find a job. That's the only other
Yep.
issue.
Yep, just an actual.
YouTubing, I'm telling you, YouTube is it's not a 9 to 5, it's a 24/7. But it's very fun to see everyone back to school. And if you are going back to school, we wish you the best of luck, obviously.
Yep,
Um,
obviously.
if you're gonna graduate, have fun.
Yeah, have
Graduate.
fun with it. Yeah, have fun with it.
Make
Study,
sure,
study
yeah.
hard. Study hard.
Also, make sure when you graduate, or even in school, make sure you have fun. You're young. You're young, dumb, full of gum.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you make the best of it, cause once you're older, you won't be able to do those things again.
Mm-hmm.
And enjoy life. It's fun. Life should be fun when you're young.
Yep.
And we're living life.
Yep.
Like we're people with jobs. We're people with responsibilities, and we still find ways to have fun.
Yep.
It's all about the balance.
Yep. Of course.
I guess anything else before we conclude?
No, all I could say is I fucking miss Set the Sky.
I know you've been talking about that.
Yeah, it's.
I miss it too. That was a really fun show.
Yeah.
So if he does do another show next year, probably. We'll see if I go. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's like 9 times out of 10. If you invite me, I'll probably say yeah. Unless it's like dire, I can't go. I guess is there anything else we're talking about?
No, I think that's all the. Actually, that's like pretty much all the topics we can cover for this episode.
Yeah, because those were the biggest things that happened. Besides that, like it's the same stuff we usually do.
Mm-hmm.
But next episode, Pierre's going back to school, so we get to hear all about Pierre's stories of schooling.
Oh yeah.
About how he got bullied and stuff into a locker.
Oh yeah, definitely.
by the jocks.
The jokes.
I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah.
So
So obviously, if like just imagine if Set the Sky or anyone else, any other artist is watches the video, that would be
Poggers moment.
Poggers moment. Yes, the Poggers moment.
Don't want to think about that. I look like a damn fool.
I mean, you're simply ordinary by the end of the day.
Yeah. If it's a Brazilian show, then I'd go 100%. Brazilian music slaps.
But yeah, so thank you guys for watching the video. As always, this is like kind of like another special one for us because let's Set the Sky again. So like I said, next month it's gonna be the Where's Waldo review of where we're at. So it's pretty easy, all right. It's pretty easy.
It's very easy.
Right? It's very easy. So yeah, just leave in the comments where we at in the Where's Waldo type scenario, and then yeah. So if you guys enjoy it, like, comment, subscribe, maybe turn on those notification bells somewhere.
And yeah, make sure you come back next month for when we do another one.
Yep. Yeah. Anything else? Any last words?
Bye. This is the best way. This is the best one I can come up with.
Oh my god. Okay. This has been JP.
Audi.
Shut up. Gosh!